Okay, start again. Yeah. So, okay, hi everyone. My name is Aishah Fadzil, and you guys can call me Teacher Aishah. And today I'm going to teach you guys new vocabulary for class Form 4 Cheria. How's you guys feeling today? Are you guys feeling well? You guys can respond to me in the chat box. Hi, Hafiza. Hi, everyone. You guys give me such an energetic answer, so I assume you guys are very ready to start this lesson, okay? Next slide. This is just a simple briefing about the main topic that we're gonna discuss today about being a team. Do you guys agree with me that being a team is hard and difficult today? Why? Just look at the picture. Besides this, did she looks happy? No, she looks sad. She looks depressed. She looks anxious, and obviously she looks unhappy. Is that what teenagers life right now? I guess so, but we're gonna discuss it later, okay? For this activity, since you guys are agree with me about this statement, I will not giving you any homework. So no homework for today, but you guys are given a mission to do. Your mission is to write down the sophisticated underlined words in your book. For example, like this, picturesque, and I will tell you the meaning, write it down too. And then at the end of my session, you guys have to write or copy that words in the chat box. But for those who don't complete the words, will be punished. Okay? Be focused, keen, and please stay calm. Okay, this is the main topic that we're going to learn today about 10 common problems or issues teens face today. You guys know that you guys were born right now, or based on my calculation, you guys are born in years 2005 and being called as iGens. Who are the iGens? By Dr. James Twenge, a professor of psychology in San Diego State University, has named the generation who born between 1995 to 2012 as iGens for their ubiquitous use of iPhone, their valuing of individualism, their economic context of income inequality, their exclusiveness, and more. Do you guys know what is the meaning of ubiquitous? Ubiquitous actually means known everywhere. Jot it down, it is your mission. Okay, next. The first point is because they suffer from negative body image. They have issues with their own personality, their own looks like. They will never be happy with what they looks in these times. During the transition from childhood to adulthood, while their bodies are morphing into new shapes and sizes, teens are struggling to come to terms with their bodies and get comfortable inside their own skin. The cherubic child is gone and they are left looking at a stranger in a mirror. Gawky, gangly, hairy, zitty, and unfamiliar. What is cherubic? Cherubic means innocent look. Gawky means naughty. Gangly means gangster. And zitty means full of pimples. Next. Second point is they were surrounded by judgmental society. Many teenagers struggling to find a place in society, wanting to be recognized by their peers and accepted for what they are. This is one of the most important tasks that in their life at this juncture, and they are faced with a lot of anxiety and insecurity as they work around this. When teens get the message that they don't fit in and don't belong here, it can lead to feelings of isolation, disconnect, and depression. The television shows marketed to this age group normalize bullying, premarital sex, aggressive and violent behavior, and rule breaking. What are you guys expecting our next generation would be? A criminal? A gangster? No, just don't be judgmental because they actually need a motivator and a guidance, not a critic. Next point, they experience stress and difficulty in managing their time. Stress increases at school, and the older they get, the more number of assignments to be done, tests to cope with, and social drama increases, not to mention sports and other extracurricular activities. On the social front, a new and tantalizing horizon opens up to dating, partying, hanging out with friends, and at the same time, they are constantly distracted by electronic media. They have to juggle all of this expectation under a lot of stress and pressure. Tantalizing here actually means tempting, horizon means skyline, juggle means balancing. Write down, this is your mission. Okay, the fourth point is they feel lots of pressure from peers, parents, and society. Oftentimes, parents live through their children and expect their kids to achieve everything they wanted but did not have before, expecting the teenager to get good grades, have great friends, excel in extracurricular activities, and be well behaved, responsible for themselves, and sometimes for their younger siblings is a lot of pressure. Do you guys think you guys have to do two works when you're at school? You have to be a student and obey students, but when you come back to your home, you have to be a nanny to your siblings. That's not fair. That's quite pressure, okay? Added to this is peer pressure, a pressure you get from your friends to be accepted among peers and to become popular. Teens feel pressured to conform in their tastes, behaviors, and appearance. That's why most of them started to try smoking, rampage, and sometimes being a gangster. Look at the dialogue here. Most of moms in Malaysia, they expected too high for their kids to be greater than maybe their neighbors, maybe their enemy son, and so on. Look at the dialogue. You have to score an E plus in SPM like Makcik Mila's son. No excuse. Imagine that you have to score perfectly in SPM. This is such a pressure because every child are born differently. Okay? You cannot judge everyone to be the same. And the last point is they are at risk of mental and physical health issues. For sure, it is depression and anxiety. 1 in 5 teens in 2021 was suffering with depression. From hormonal changes added to the chaos and strain of scheduling, prioritize, prioritizing, achieving, and fulfilling expectation. Put a teen under considerable emotional pressure. This is reflected in mood swings, aggression, depression, anxiety, and sometimes even a complete breakdown. It may lead to suicidal attempts due to the pressure. You guys agree with this that the number of statistics for those teens who are diagnosed with depression actually rose for about 30% more than the last few years. If you don't believe me, look at this statistic. A national survey by the Ministry of Health has revealed that Malaysian teens aged 13 to 17 are critically suffering from mental health problems. Why are we discussing about mental health issues? Because I just do an analysis before that from the past 5 years ago, this topic has become such a big issue to talk about and always pop up in your examination. Look at this data. 1 in 5 of them are depressed. Like I've mentioned before, it is such a nerve-wracking fact in our society. 2 in 5 of them are anxious or anxiety, and 1 in 10 of them are stressed. The same surveys also showed the statistic for the prevalence of suicidal thoughts of 10% among the students, which has increased by almost 3% from 7.9% in 2012. I'm sad to see this because how can a teenagers who should live their life to the fullest have a thought to commit suicide? Look at this. You cannot just blame a gender because from this statistic we can see obviously that most of the social attempts are higher in boys. So be a great be a great human in this world, I think. Just be kind to everyone. Trust me, there are a lot of good people in this world. But if you don't find one, at least be the one, okay? And for this, I just want you guys to write down the underlined sophisticated words in the chat box, and I will check that later. That's all for your activity. No stress for today, but you guys have to remain focused for Teachers Ayuna session. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Are we done?
Okay, dah.
Okay. So, hello everyone. My name is Ayuna binti Ibrahim. You can call me Teacher Yuna. So, for today, we're going for the next session, which is we learn about synonym. Okay? Okay, what do you guys know about synonyms? Yes, same meaning. Yes. Arizatu, same meaning. Yes, and Shazwani, words and with similar meanings. Okay, next. Yes, synonyms are words that are similar to another words and have a related meaning. So, for example, bad, you can turn to awful, terrible, horrible. Good is fine, excellent, great. For hot, burning, fury, and also boiling, and etc. Next. So, in this text, I'm more focusing on the highlighted word. I'm going to explain the word, and I want to ask you guys next I want to ask you guys what is the similar or the synonym for the words highlighted below. Okay? So for enviable is meaning enviable quality, position, or possession is good or and other people would like to have it. So in this text, use of often the biggest bullies, richest, spoiled brats, and most self-destructive kids are held up as the most enviable and most popular, like that. So I want to ask you guys, what are the synonym words for enviable? You can type it down in chat box. Anyone? Do I need to call out names? Do you have volunteers?
Can we search from Google, teacher?
Yes?
Can we search
Yes?
from Google?
What?
Google.
You can Google it. Or if not, I will give you the example. The example is we can use word tempting, desirable, and also favorite. Favorite. Okay. Favorite. Okay. So next. Oh, attractive. Okay. Yes, yes, popular. That's true. Okay. So for the next text, the word is expose, which is open to view, and the second meaning is not chill or not protected. So in these sentences, it is important to talk to them to find out what is happening in their school or peer group, discover what they are exposed to, and they educate your kid about the dangers. So meaning that we have to being exposed the students with what is the drugs and alcohol. Okay, what are the synonym for expose? Reveal. Yes, thank you, Noreen. And then okay, we are proceed with the word problematic. So the word problematic is constituting or presenting a problem. So in this text also, when used responsibly, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other social platforms can be great ways for teens to connect the world. But when used irresponsibly, they are problematic. So, what are the synonyms for problematics? Yes,
Troublesome.
troublesome. Yes, thank you. Troublesome. Okay, complicated. That's true too. Yes, tricky. That's correct. Thank you. Okay, next. Oh, controversial. Yes. Okay, for the next text is the word approximately, which is used to show that something is almost but not complete, not accurate, or to be exact. So in this text, approximately 50% of the as a victim or as a perpetrator. Okay. So what are the synonyms words for approximately? Nearly, roughly. Okay, roughly. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, the last one. Oh, nearly. Yes, we can use nearly 30%. Okay. So the last one is risky. Uh, risky is the meaning of full of possibility of danger or failures or loss. So in these words, risky sexual activity and behavior. So it is danger, possibly danger for the having this behavior or the sexual activities. So what are the synonym words or the similar words with risky? High risk, okay. Dangerous, that's good. Okay, Nuri, thank you. Dangerous, okay. Uncertain, yes. Okay, so now we are going to have quiz. So wait a second, okay? So I'm giving you no, no, no. You already okay. I'm giving you a time which is 3 minutes. Is that okay to finish the quiz? Okay. You may now begin. Can you open the quiz? Okay. Thank you for your response. Okay, good.
Done.
We'll wait for others. Another 1 minute. Okay, Miss Yarisma.
Good job, guys. Done, teacher.
Thank you, Annie.
Okay, time's up.
Okay, time's up. So, we shall reveal the answer.
I
Okay,
revealed
for the
this
first,
now.
for the
Sorry.
first thing is, what is bullying? The right answer is a person who habitually cause harm or intimidate those they perceive as vulnerable. So the second question is, what is the similar word for lousy? Can be useless, uh, hopeless, I think, and anyway. So the next thing, wow, okay. Thank you. Attending. Next. For the third question, what is the meaning of damage? Damage means physical harm that impairs the value and usefulness or normal function of something. And fourth, for the fourth question, is the synonyms word for developing is grow. Next. Okay. For the question, for question 5 is what is aggression? It's referred to behavior that is intended to harm another individual. And for the sixth question, the similar word to violence is brutal. And 7 is the meaning of the meaning of victim is someone who has suffered as a result of someone else's actions or belief as a result of unpleasant. Unpleasant or okay. For the eighth question, the synonym for the spread rumors is gossip. So
Gossip.
that's all for me. Um, thank you for answering the quiz. And in the last lesson, what I want to ask you guys, what have you learned in this class?
You guys can send the answer that you guys have jotted down before the sophisticated words or whatever in the chat box because I'll check that later. And do you guys have any questions regarding this topic about being a team? Some of you have told me that they actually attracted to the facts or the statistic about the depression and anxiety. And yes, that statistic is true. And you guys can use that in your essay, in help for your writing skills. Okay? I hope you guys will do better. And yes, you guys can share your feedback about this lesson. same, maybe in our WhatsApp group later. And that's all from us. It's a wrap. Thank you, all of
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for your time. Have a great day and stay safe. Thank you. Bye.
Well, yeah.
We learned a lot in vocabs. Thank you, guys. See you guys soon. Bye. Okay, off